There was a chorus of drought-dropping surfacemen, boom-slanging and plug-chewing, fruity-eyeing and flower-feeding in contemplation of the fluctuation and the undification of her filamentation, lolling and leasing on North Lazarus wall, all eel-fair week by the euchre yoiks, and as soon as they saw her meander by that maritime way in her grass winters, weeds, and twigged, who was under her archdeaconess bonnet, Avondale's fish and Clarence's poison, sedges and to Annabere, wit upon crutches to Master Bates, between our two south sates and the granite there warming, or her face has been lifted or elp has doped. But what was the game in her mixed baggeretti? Just the tembo in her tumbo, or pilly-pilly from her pepper pot. Sass and tass and species besass. And where in thunder did she plunder for the battle or after the ball? I want to get it frisk from the source. I'll bet my beard it's worthwhile poaching on. Shake it up, do. That's a good old son of a ditch. I promise I'll make it worth your while. And I don't mean maybe, nor yet with a good for. Spare me proof, and I'll tell you true. Well, a run gerund in a wave any line. A run garuma, she pattered and swung and sidled, dribbling her boulder through narrow mosses, the dillisky drear, on our drier side, and the wild vetch vined again us. Currara here, Carrillo there, not knowing which midway or wesser to strike it. The rider making Chattahoochee all to her and chew, like Santa Claus at the cree of the pale and puny nestling to hear for their tiny hearties, her arms encircling Isola Bella, then running with reconciled Romas, and reims on like a lech to be off like a dart, then bathing dirty Hans spatters with a spittle, with a Christmas box apiece for each, and every one of her children. The birthday gifts they dreamt they gave her, the spoiled she fleetly laid at our door, on the mat by the porch, and in under the cellar the rivulets ran a flood to see the glash boys, the poolinooties, out of the pawn shop onto the pyre, and they all about her juvenile leads and ingenuinas from the slime of their slums and the artisan dwellings, rickets and riots like the smiley boys at their Viserine's levee. Vivi, viene, little ancien, vielo, anno, high life, sing a Sasula, oh Sasuria, oh son, sedulcis. Hasn't she timbre chirping her and raising a bit of a chur or a jarry every dive? She's neb in her cul-de-sac of Wabash, she rabbed and reached out her Monday merchandise, poor souvenir, as poor recorder and oh for sore are in Garung.